So, hi everyone, it's me, Denny Daniel from the museum, and I'm with
Yaron
and
Dagan.
Dagan, and they're going to open up new acquisitions from the Museum of Interesting Things. They saw a couple of the pieces, they're going to see a few more, but we're doing the acquisitions first. So I've got the largest items for them. So here's a big box here, here's another box over here, medium, and here's another big box over here. And I'm going to mix them up really terribly. This is my terrible mixing. Are you guys confused?
I can help
Yes.
you.
Good, because if you weren't confused, I'd have to do this all day.
Wow.
Excellent, good. So pick an item. You're picking that one? Okay. And then איזה אתה רוצה לפתוח? את זה, יופי. So you notice I'm switching back and forth from English to Hebrew because I'm so...
Put it here.
If there are Israelis in the room, I can't help it. I break back and forth between the two languages. Switch back and forth.
You need a bag for the phone.
Okay. I have no clue what that is. Usually by now I can guess. I have no clue. Interesting. I know what this is. You're going to be amazed. You're going to be very happy you opened this. And you're going to guess because of this.
Do I have to wait until he opens?
No, keep going. He has a lot to open. He's going to be cutting for a while, so we'll do you first. Here, give me that.
What is this?
You opened up, ironically, another solar space phone. I told you I bought
Something
it. That's okay, don't worry about it.
fell. Ah, the Vish. What
No, with the second. Yeah, I don't
pen?
worry. Now, the irony is that
Yaron.
Yaron used to work in solar power, right?
Yeah, and there is something else inside.
What did you do with solar power?
I did only good things.
Only good things?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Inside
There's more?
there's something else was wrapped.
No, that's just plastic. No, that's just newspaper. There's only this. But he opened up an original solar space phone. This
Amazing.
this is like sealed. But I don't think this is the original seal.
What? You didn't know what's inside the box?
No, I mean I get lots of boxes. So I thought the other one. I thought you opened the solar space phone because it was bigger. So I was going, that's funny that you're gonna open up. Like I had a feeling which one was which.
Where do you get this?
But I am amazed that like you ended up opening the one that I thought you might. So guys, this one is sealed, but I'm gonna show you one that's open. So that's the box. It was done in 1962. A lot of times Defense Department contractors would make these. This was made by a regular company, but a lot of times Defense Department people did it. But it was 1962, and it actually used the sun's rays, would come down, he'd talk into that, and it would turn his voice into electricity, and then it would move into power, and then it would go into her thingy here, and she would listen, and there was a little receiver in there. But the phones were actually just as cool. And then there was a little mirror thing here that the sun's rays would hit. So you'd talk into that. So you can try talking into that. And then somebody else would listen. How would you listen with this one? So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11.
You don't just.
I knew.
You also
We were
understand.
counting to 11 in Hebrew.
You will find a new way to learn counting.
Of course, there's no sun here
Wow,
to...
look what he got.
So funny enough, he opened up an original camera. And funny enough, you are a photographer, aren't you? So the irony of him opening up a camera is kind of cool because he's a photographer and a filmmaker. And you did that movie, what was it, Amazing Grace?
Amazing Grace.
Right, so if you haven't seen Amazing Grace, now's the time to run out and rent it or buy the DVD because he's the guy who actually did that movie.
This is a tripod.
So this is, yeah, that's the tripod for it. And let me see which, hold on. Lens something camera. Oh, there it is, Chicago. Ferrotype Company. Chicago Ferrotype Company. Chicago, Illinois. and I can hardly read the plate on this one. But it's a very, very early camera, at least 100 years old. And there, guys, we'll show you the. And it came with the nice wood tripod, which I wouldn't trust to save my life. But that is beautiful, and it's perfect that you opened that one up. Wow, yeah, I can't believe how.
Amazing.
Like I said, 80% of people open up items that have to do with their personality, and I was sure that it had flipped, and you were going to open up the solar space phone because that box just looked like it fitted better. But it worked out perfectly. So we're going to say goodbye to you guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.